Today I'm working with the October card kit by SSS Stamps, and let's take a look at what's inside. A bag of sequins from Lone Phone, a lovely stamp set which has a tree and leaves and fall themed, some acrylic paint and chipboard die cuts, and some twine also. And I love the paper collection. It's by Lone Phone, and I believe it's called Into the Woods. I love the colors. They are great for Thanksgiving cards and fall cards, with all those oranges, greens, brown, yellows. And these are alphabet stickers in coordinating color by Kelly Purkey. And finally, 7 pieces of cardstock that can be used as your card base. So let's go on with our card for today. I'm going to use a standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm just cutting and scoring my card base. I'm using a cardstock that was included in the card kit. This brown pattern paper actually has a wood grain pattern on it, and I'm cutting it just slightly less than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So as you can see now, when I put it on top of my card base, it leaves a nice border all around. I'm going to cut out just a little strip from this pattern paper and now glue it on the bottom of my card. That's a little strip that says I love fall, and it's very cute. Check the photos at the end of the video so you can see what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to emboss the tree on top of my card. So here is the tree, and a lot of people ask me what I do before I emboss. So here are the couple of tools that I'm using. They are both eliminate static electricity and help the powder stick only to the stamped image. Actually they smell like baby powder, and I believe it's baby powder inside. So anyway, I'm now stamping the tree. I'm using Versamark. Here is one of the embossing powder sets that I own. I love embossing, so I have tons of colors. The color that I'm using is called Earth Tone Honey, and all the other embossing powders that you see here, as well as the case, are by Wow. So I'm going to use my heat gun now and heat set the embossing powder. So I'm doing the exact same thing with the leaves now. I love the stamp set because you can stamp the tree in parts. So you can first stamp the trunk and then the leaves, and the set comes with single leaves and flowers that you can stamp here and there. The embossing powder is again by Wow, and it's called Earth Tone Olive. And after I heat set the leaves, I did exactly the same with the sentiment, but this time with white embossing powder. So that's the sentiment. It says giving thanks, and I heat set it again. Now the base of my card is done. What I need to do now is add all the little details that will make the card special, and they actually do the card at the end. So I'm going to use some twine. I'm using some glue at the back to keep the twine in place, and now wrap it around the bottom of my card and tie a bow. Using my ATG can, I'm adding adhesive and I'm going to glue this pattern paper on top of my card base, leaving a small space all around. Now it's time to add some sparkle in the card. The card kit came with this set of sequins, so I'm using the little orange ones that look like flowers. On top of my tree, I'm securing the sequins using my glossy accents. And now as I see the card, I feel that the right of the card is quite empty. Here are a couple of tricks that I did to balance everything on the card. First of all, I punched out a small orange heart from the pattern paper that came in the set, and I'm gluing the little heart just next to the greeting. And as I told you in the beginning, the stamp set comes with single leaves. So I'm going to use the leaves and using Versamark, stamp some leaves here and there that as if the wind is blowing and the leaves are flying away. I'm going to emboss the leaves using the same green embossing powder. So I believe that trick actually balances everything in the card and it doesn't look empty on the top right corner. Just to remind you that I always list everything that I use on the bottom of my blog post and also just below the video on YouTube. I'll be posting more videos using this card kit during the week, so make sure you check them out. So that's the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired.